We're making jack-o'-lantern chicken pies and some ghoulish green mashed potatoes.
Hi, I'm Angie. Welcome back to Dinner and a Side. We thought we'd share a special themed dinner tonight that you can make for your family for a special Halloween meal.
Hello and welcome to our Halloween edition. We are making a spooktacular dinner today.
Hey, wait a minute. I thought we were supposed to be ketchup and mustard.
Yeah, but I thought this one was funnier.
Oh geez. A traffic cone, really?
I really love these jack-o'-lantern pies. They are so cute and you can make them with whatever you want. I'm using chicken, sweet potato, onion, and mushroom with a really creamy gravy inside. To get started, I'm just gonna preheat the oven to 350.
And just lightly grease your ramekins. I'm using 8-ounce ramekins today because this is the size pie that I like. If you have bigger ramekins, that's totally fine. I wouldn't go any smaller than this though. I've got a pan on medium heat, so add the oil and then add the sweet potatoes, onions, and mushrooms.
These need to saute for about 5 minutes. So I'm using a rotisserie chicken for this. I mean, why not keep it easy, right? So just shred it or chop it into smaller pieces.
Add the chicken, salt, and pepper, and then the garlic to the pan and continue cooking for about 5 minutes.
Okay, so we'll remove that from the heat for now and set it aside. And next we're gonna make the gravy.
Add the butter and flour. Whisk or stir the flour into the mixture and let it cook for about 1 minute. Then pour in the chicken broth and heavy cream. Then I'm going to add some thyme and oregano.
And we'll just stir until it gets a little bit thickened. Angie, are you going to get started on the potatoes?
Yep, I'm peeling some russet potatoes for the mash. Cut them into smaller chunks. Get a pot of water with some salt going on the stovetop and start cooking the potatoes.
So the next step is to roll out the pastry and get the rounds cut for the ramekins. I'm using pie crust that I bought at the store. That's the easiest way for me, and I like the way that this cooks up. Plus, it's much easier to make the faces out of this than puff pastry. But you can use either. You can do store-bought or make your own. I have a really great recipe for pie crust that I will put in the description in case you want to make your own. So I'm just going to start by rolling out this crust a little bit thinner. Okay, you might be able to see I was able to get 2 large rounds and 2 small rounds out of this one pie dough. So if you're buying a box, it comes with 2, so you'll be all set for 4 pies. Now with a paring knife, you can cut out a jack-o'-lantern face from the smaller rounds. You can make them all a little different or all the same. Just have fun. As you can see, I folded some tin foil and put it in the bottom of this ramekin before adding the dough so that I can use them as handles to pull out the pies when they're done. I'm folding up the top to make it extra sturdy so that it holds the top of the pumpkin. Now I'm going to add the gravy first into the ramekin and the chicken mixture on top. Just fill it about 3/4 of the way. Place the jack-o'-lantern round right on top and press together the edges of the dough so that they're sealed. The top needs a little egg wash to be nice and shiny, so grab your egg and crack it into a dish, then brush the egg wash onto the tops of the dough. Put them in the oven to bake for about 40 minutes.
While the pies are baking, this is the perfect time to finish up the potatoes. Let's drain them into a colander. And just put them back into the pot. There are so many ways to mash potatoes. You can use your preferred method. I like to use a potato masher. Now add the butter, salt, and pepper. Now just a quick note about the green herbs we're using in this recipe. I'm using a mixture of basil, dill, and tarragon, along with the parsley and the chives. You can use whatever green herbs that you like. Get out your blender or your chopper. Today I'm using my bullet. Add the garlic, parsley, mixed green herbs, chives, jalapenos, sour cream, and milk to the blender. Now just blend it until it's smooth. This is what it should look like. Really vibrant green and well blended. We're going to pour this right into the potatoes. Stir it up well so it all gets combined. If they aren't quite dark enough green for you, you can add a few drops of food coloring. I like to serve it with a drizzle of olive oil and some additional herbs as garnish. Laura, the potatoes are ready.
Okay, we better take the pies out of the oven then. Yay.
Look how cute those are. Don't worry if a little bit of gravy comes out the eyes, it'll settle back down. Once they're cooled, you can serve them on a bed of ghoulish green potatoes.
Isn't this a fun way to celebrate Halloween? It's just a quick weeknight meal, but it adds something a little bit special.
We hope you enjoyed our Halloween episode. If you did, give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing. See you next time.